fucking assume this works.
Ah, you weren't recording that?
All right, so
Teresa, about the rib stuff.
Teresa's not gonna. Jesus Christ, you guys missed the whole conversation that we were converting chicken noodle soup into pork noodle soup, and I was arguing there's no reason why that wouldn't be delicious.
Okay, that's not the whole thing.
No, yeah, but then Travis was like, "What is it like a whole? Is you put the whole ribs in?
What about ribs in soup?" And I was like, "What do you mean, like a rack of ribs in your soup?" And then he got all defensive and started yelling.
Because I had just been talking about chicken noodle soup, and I was like,
"That's exactly what happened." By the way, exactly.
Travis was talking. I was talking about chicken noodle soup, and I was like, "You don't put a whole rotisserie in there."
You should though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wouldn't be bad, but you don't do it.
I love me a rotisserie chicken.
I mean, Campbell's
it's not the same as ribs, though. Like, the thing about ribs is coming off the bone.
Okay, yeah, I mean, okay, fine. Yes, the bone is in there, but the ribs are so soft that it falls off the bone into the soup, into perfect chicken noodle soup style chunks.
I don't know.
All right, and then you crack a raw egg and just toss that in because fuck it.
Doesn't work, Joe. Just doesn't work.
Oh my god, I'm making this tomorrow. All right,
I'm kind of mad he wanted to put barbecue sauce in it.
I didn't. Monique did.
You lost me coming off the bone.
She kept asking if there was barbecue sauce in the soup, and everyone was just like, "What do you mean?"
Because ribs need barbecue sauce. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
I mean, look, chicken noodle soup has chicken stock.
Chicken noodle soup.
So you can have barbecue stock water.
Oh God!
Barbecue stock.
I think we can just stop comparing
really
it to chicken noodle soup. There are other kinds of soup you can compare it to.
Yeah,
I agree.
All right, fine.
You gotta
Tomato
go to the store
soup.
and ask for barbecue stock.
Ramen was better.
Where do you keep your barbecue stock?
They'll try to understand. You mean like barbecue sauce? No.
Oh, you mean a stock of barbecue sauce? No, I don't.
Speak to your manager, please.
Yeah. All right,
Get all
buddy.
pissed off.
All right, buddy. I don't have time for this. It's Christmas Eve. All right. All my kid wanted for Christmas was some ribs noodle soup, and this guy won't tell me. This guy won't tell me where the barbecue stock is.
And don't try to sell me that St. Louis style shit.
St. Louis, yeah, we do have it. We do have it, but only St. Louis style. Oh man.
Oh man.
That's so
About
funny.
that barbecue place, Jack. That place is so good. Oh my gosh.
Okay, all right, okay. Teresa's not going to be here, but she said that since we didn't play last week, and she also would have had to cancel last week anyway, that she didn't care if we played this week without her. And I told her if anybody else canceled, then we would cancel. And then Ryan said he was going to be like a half hour late, and I was like, well, that's not really canceling, especially since of how long we were going to talk about barbecue before we started. Yes, this was planned. All right. So anyway, everybody reset your luck to max, and the recap of last time. So last time the team was dealing with intermittent interference with their earpieces. Yesno determined that his Irvi is looking for some kind of specific information located in astrometeorology. Wilder gave Rico a blood transfusion. Carson's alien detector went off during a bout of static, and she managed to direct her team into a good hiding spot. Star obtained a bunch of data files from backup systems, and Walker shared a bunch of information about the station's ongoing projects, and also received an earpiece from Ashford. Ashford and Klovic started working on a plan to get the information they recovered off the station, and after determining that the only functional satellite dishes are in astrometeorology, they began working to find a functional ship and fuel, along with water. Looking for some water. What the fuck is this? Okay, theme song. I know how to start that. let's see. I do want to turn on some. Oh, actually, I don't want to turn on any music yet, because we're going to do our beginning of the session question. This week, the question. Well, it's not really a question. Name a goal. It should be the most important goal you have that no one has mentioned yet. This is going to suck when I make Ryan answer this later. Since it's easier for whoever's going to go first, I'm going to roll for it to see who's going first. So think about the most important goal that no one has said yet. And the first person to go is Ryan. Fuck! Okay, hold on. I gotta roll again. We'll wait. Carson.
To live.
Live. Okay. Well, we'll say survive. To not die. All right. Next. Oops. Not 2d8, 1d8. And number 6 is Walker, who is also not here. Wow. That's crazy.
Nice.
Teresa's not going to have to answer this at all because she won't be here this week. So number 3 is Klovak.
To send our files back to headquarters.
Yeah, get the files back to headquarters. All right. Let's see. There's only 4 people left, right? Yes. So a D4. Ashford.
Find a way to get a ship working.
Okay, get a ship working. Number 3. Let's see. 1, 2. Star.
Well, I was gonna say that, but let's see. Find water and food.
Yeah, there you go. Water more important in the short term here. Carson.
Already went.
Oh.
I think it's just me left.
No, it's Wilder and Yesno, which
Oh.
means 1 is Wilder. Wilder.
Find sources of entertainment.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. All right, and Yesno.
I think most important goal right now would be to
Fun show.
Hey, you have. I mean, you can. You have a goal of your own that no one's mentioned, so that could be your goal.
do I?
It was in the recap.
Oh right.
He still doesn't remember.
All right, what was that again?
Right. What was that?
The Irvy thing. The Irvy.
And that was what?
Oh yeah.
For those of us who don't remember, what was that again?
You did a really good job recapping it, like. No, I was gonna say to find out, like, I mean, I guess I could go with that. Most important goal. I think the most important goal is to find out who Walker really is, because I don't believe she's a cook.
Okay.
So investigate.
It's a good one.
Like living quarters or something. Just find some stuff about her.
Yeah. Okay. That's a better one. All right. Last time we ended with Star wanting to have a conversation with Ashford.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
A private conversation.
All right.
So you don't want ever can the players listen, or do you not want that either?
Well, yeah, I mean, they can listen because, well, I wouldn't want it heard on the microphone, but it was really Walker, the person that I didn't want to hear the conversation.
Okay, well, she's not here.
Right.
Perfect.
So,
Okay.
So I was gonna pull you.
You guys aren't hearing this, though, okay?
Okay.
So I was gonna say, hey Ashford, what do you think about maybe trying to run Walker through the database? She seems to know a lot about different parts of the ship that she wouldn't have really had access to, and it's like specific knowledge. So I feel like she probably knows more than just what she would have heard as a cook.
Yeah, we actually did run her through the security office. And I do believe she is on there. But to get more information, I think we need to check out the living quarters or something. Get some more information on her. But
Okay.
can't
Right.
recall. Did we find
Can I
out
say
more than
something
that?
can I say something just to refresh Travis' character's memory?
Yeah.
Um, we had believed that Walker definitely was a cook on this station, but we're
Yeah.
not sure that Walker is Walker. So we want to check the living quarters to see if there's
Right.
something there that could tell us whether or not this person that we have on the ship with us is in fact Walker or not.
Yeah. We also had the same concerns.
Okay. Great.
So you don't have to keep this disclosed between you and I. If you want to bring Klovik in, that's fine. We've talked all about this.
Okay. Clovic, just letting you know, I just talked to Ashford about Walker and our concerns about his identity, and he filled me in on what you guys know and what the plan is.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, we should head there, to the living quarters, and while we go over there to the galley to get water, we can
Yep.
make a stop in there.
All right,
Agreed.
sounds good.
Were we done here?
Well,
We turned on all the power we wanted.
Well, I do want to turn on the meteorology. What is it called? The meteorological. I can't talk. Meteorologic array. So that requires 3 light bulbs, and we don't have any available now.
So it comes on every 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'll activate 3 more because you guys were working on all that stuff for a while. So
Okay.
Where is that? I don't see it on here. Meteorologic.
System C
array.
on the right side, the right screen. I guess they all say C system. It's bottom right corner.
Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you.
Should we try to look at the security footage before we go into these new areas?
Yeah, I think we did. Well, I can't remember what we looked at.
We were in the security office. I don't think we looked at like everything. We looked at some of the stuff. I don't think we looked at the living quarters at all, though.
Yeah,
But can we access any of that here?
Yeah, we
I
can
can
do it.
try. We can try.
Command center. I think you can do anything from the command center.
what are you trying to do from here?
Look at security cameras.
Yeah, you can do that from here. And you guys have
Okay.
access. Where do you want to look?
Let's look at all the places everyone's planning to go. So they're going to meteorology, right? And meteorology?
Just
The other group?
Yeah, yeah, trying to. I think we're kind of like hiding right now.
You're
Oh, yeah,
hiding
sorry,
from
sorry.
the robot or
Robots,
whatever.
right. But yes,
Or
that's
alien.
we're trying to go to astro meteorology. That's where I specifically want to go.
Yeah, in this moment, the alien detector that Carson has set up has just stopped alerting.
Ooh.
Yes,
So
it's not a
that's what's
robot, it's
going
an
on.
alien. Probably a radioactive alien that's messing with the communications.
Right.
we also want to check. Well, besides meteorology, we want to check the galley and the living quarters.
Yeah, so let's start with meteorology on the cameras and go from there.
Astro meteorology.
Yeah, astro.
Oh, you're not going to meteorology at all?
I don't, unless someone else in my group with me wants to go into meteorology.
It's connected by a door, so we probably should make sure it's not.
Oh
Well,
yeah, I see that.
Anyway.
We'll do
The-
both.
Carson,
Probably
do you,
check all 3 of those.
Carson, do you have any thoughts? You're with him, and you're the only other player that's here right now. Oh wait,
yeah.
no, Wilder's here too. Never mind.
No, I don't really care if we go to meteorology, but we can since it's right there.
Faux show.
Wilder?
Is there somewhere specific you want to go, Carson?
I wanted to go eventually somewhere where I can find things to build a new bug scanner. So I think that was like engineering.
Nano.
And now,
Nanotechnology and robotics, I think, was
Yeah.
Okay.
where you wanted to go.
So we'll keep
Yes.
moving our way down. Okay, gotcha. Cool. What about Wilder? You good with moving down there?
I'll go anywhere. I don't care. Yeah, I got nowhere to be.
I got nowhere to be. You're on this fucking space station in the middle of nowhere. There's aliens and robots trying to kill you. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so no one adjusted the power level. So if you were going to do that, this is the last time I'm reminding you. What do we do on cameras?
Let's check out meteorology quick.
Okay, you look into meteorology. The power and the lights are on. This is an area that has a central workstation with like a semicircle of monitors, so just like a shitload of monitors around like a central hub. And then along the walls on a whole bunch of different tack boards are various graphs and maps. Yeah, the walls are very busy. Like there isn't even enough surface area for like everything they wanted to hang up. So some places actually have like layers of things that are tacked up in this room. You're not seeing any movement as you look into that. I'm not going to have you roll because there's only so much you can see through a camera anyway, so you're kind of just getting the maximum. No obvious movement, though, in that room.
Okay, move on to astroradiology.
Astroradiology?
Astroradiology.
Meteorology.
Yes.
Astrometeorology. Okay.
Oh,
First.
yeah.
Yeah.
This room... This room is set up pretty differently. This one has a number of workstations, each with 2 or 3 monitors at each section. And rather than shit being all over the place, there's kind of a few spots that seem like really cluttered and everything else is kind of tidy. There is one specific area that looks like it's been like ransacked or shifted through, where everything's just kind of laying around in a pile. It seems to be an area of where like maps were stored. And let's see here. Nothing's moving around in there either.
You guys think?
These EMUs that are in the command center, is there a place to plug them in? I'd like to have them charged.
Yes.
I want to plug them in.
Okay. Those ones are now charging.
Check astroradiology now.
I'm a little curious about quarantine. Like what would have been in there.
True.
All right, fuck it. We'll check that one too.
Okay. Quarantine. Okay, so looking into this area, this room is far more secure than the last 2 rooms you looked into. It has a number of different walled off sections with very thick walls and doors. There on the table there is a pile of half-burned files. There are markings on various containment chambers that indicate they have radiation shielding built into them. And there is one containment chamber with 2 frozen humans inside.
Any movement?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, let's send Wilder in there.
Sounds
Let him check it
entertaining,
out.
right?
Entertainment.
Hey, I'm a doctor, not a entertainment source.
What?
I don't know. What's a fun doctor? A clown?
Yeah, but you wanted entertainment, and there's 2 popsicles in there to entertain you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sold.
So, does anybody actually have any interest in going into quarantine to check out what they were research or quarantining?
I do not.
Isn't that what we were just talking about?
Well, yeah.
Like, does Wilder really want to go in there?
Well, because Carson would be interested in,
Dude, I have a suit on, like a radiation suit, if that helps.
there you go.
Yeah, because you can
I
see.
should.
see
That'd be
the-
really good then.
see
There's
the floor.
stuff they tried to burn in there. Maybe that could
yeah.
be useful. Whatever didn't actually burn.
Mm-hmm. I like it. Wilder.
Do you guys?
There might be some aliens in there. Maybe somebody can go with him.
Not I.
You got Rico there.
Yeah, Rico will go with him. Sound good, Rico? Yeah, that's great. Okay.
I just want to fight stuff and have hallucinations.
As long as he fills my health up.
He
I don't know what's wrong with him.
in the current circumstances, his health can't go up anymore. He's maxed out.
Got it. Oh yeah, that's right. He was all.
He
tore up.
needs
That's
he
right.
needs a few months off.
Yeah.
This isn't D&D where you can just take a nap and your fucking lungs come back.
All right, long rest for this guy. Boom. He's happy.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay,
So,
we'll move on.
what is Team Ashford doing while they
I
go
wanna-
to quarantine?
Heal. I'm gonna use that first aid kit that's on the floor.
Okay.
What do I gotta do?
You are going to make a wait, what have we been using for this?
Science.
Yeah, I think because that's medicine. Science. You make a science check. Unless
So
you're
do
skilled
I
at
get to
healing.
use my? Do I get to use my bonus relating to robotics, mechanics, and electrical engineering?
You do because you're a robot.
Okay. So it's a 20, D20.
Well, yeah.
What you said?
We don't. Yeah,
Who won the vote last time?
Rico.
Okay.
He put it on senses, I think. Yeah, that'll give you a 1.
1.
1. You got a 14.
1.
So
Like Uno.
your
Oh,
health
so
is.
give me-
You're now at 13,
Gotta stitch up your fake skin.
and you use that first aid kit. It was never going to be as effective on you anyway. Again, because you're a robot.
Need oil or anything?
I got some balsamic.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
All right. So the EMUs are charging. I turned the power on for the meteorologic array. Jesus Christ. Same.
Okay.
I also turned the power on for geophysics and seismology.
Oh, okay. Let me turn that light on. I was trying to figure out if Ryan is carrying his energy shield generator or not, because it's not on the map, but I think we didn't bother putting Clovex battery or the energy shield generator on the map. So I do think those are still charging, and he has his drone with him.
I also turned on the public address system.
Oh, that didn't have power before?
No.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Public address system?
Yeah.
Is that like loudspeakers throughout the ship?
Yeah.
He just rips a fart into it.
Dude, that's all I was thinking about.
Is that a foghorn? I think that's it. You gave us 6, right, Joe?
5.
5?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, right.
Your left.
right.
Oh, sure. Geophysics and seismology was only 1, so yeah, that's all. All right, so I think unless Trevor or Monique, if you have something else to do here, if you don't, I think I would start headed towards the galley.
Yeah.
We don't want to check the cameras for the living quarters of the galley?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
gonna say, do that first. And then...
Or the robotics or nanotechnology? Can we do those 4, Joe?
Yeah. Let's do
Sure.
this.
What order do you want them in?
Just do right to left. So nano robotics, galley, living quarters.
Nanorobotics. Nanotechnology. This room is filled with intricate machinery used for crafting nanorobots. There are a variety of workstations for creating individual types of nanorobots. There is manufacturing machinery for building a bunch of them. You see piles of various types of supplies all around. Nothing else to see in nanotechnology. What was next?
Robotics.
Robotics. There are workbenches and assembly lines for robot repair and modification. There are several half-completed robots laying all around on tables, along with various piles of tools. There are blueprints pinned to various walls, and again, there is nothing moving in this room.
Geographic survey has power too.
Okay.
Got it, but it has it just so you know.
What was next?
Galley?
Galley, yep.
Okay. That's under personnel. The galley, which I think someone may have been in before. Or maybe someone looked at it before. The galley has a wide, sterile kitchen with long counters and rows of food dispensers. The eating area has trays scattered about as if people left while in the middle of eating. There is no movement. And the living quarters, the cameras are only in the hallways. There's lots and lots and lots of rooms. There aren't cameras in any of the rooms. But the hallways, a lot of them, the lights are off. So it's kind of hard to see through the cameras. But I mean, it's a ghost town. There's nobody anywhere. There isn't really anything in the hallways.
Okay. Anything else you want to look at before we leave the cameras?
Yeah, I do. I want to look in both the engineering bay and the docking bay to see if there's like anything we can use to repair the ship or to use
able to see
to
in the docking
leave. Can we turn on the lights in the docking bay? The power to the docking bay? Is there any way that we can?
I mean,
like...
if you want to
Can
just
move
temporarily,
something.
we don't have to move anything around. If the idea is you're going to temporarily do it and then switch everything back to the way it was.
Yeah, that sounds good.
For that.
Okay. You guys did already look in the docking bay, but I'll describe it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. I want to just see if there's anything moving in there, and then I want to check the engineering bay. But I
well, there
definitely
is
want
something
power
moving in
to
there,
it.
you know that.
The robot, right?
Yeah.
Anything else, and then I want to turn on the power so I can go in there and look, as well as the engineering bay.
So the docking bay is a vast open space where shuttles and spacecraft would have docked to deliver or pick up personnel and cargo, it is a mess. Virtually everything in the docking bay has been destroyed. Let me see here. Yeah, every ship in there is destroyed. It looks like nothing in there could be salvaged without multiple months of effort. You also don't spot any fuel stored in there. There is a robot that is moving around, though not a lot. Just kind of keeping guard for some reason in that room. And then there is quite a large pile of debris that it is abnormal in that there aren't like several large piles of debris. It's scattered everywhere else except this one spot, but it doesn't look organized at all. So it's possible that like 3 ships crashed into each other or something, and it's a pile because it's literally just a pile. Like, there's nothing weird about it other than the rest of the area is sparse except for the one spot. That is the docking bay. The engineering bay. There's one thing I want to look for quick. The engineering bay is a cluttered room of half-repaired machinery. It looks like there was a lot of work going on there when everybody left. The shelves are stacked with spare parts. There seems to be a variety of supplies. There are barrels in there, though you can't tell if it's fuel or something else. There are no ships in the engineering bay.
Okay, so then I'll just head there then, when you guys are ready.
I'm ready whenever.
Okay, so that's what the 4 of you are going to do. But first, while you guys were doing all of that, the other 4 were doing what they're doing. So you guys checked out quarantine, discovered it was clear, and the 4 of them began making their way at that point into the next area with Rico, the fighter, and Carson, the one with the alien detector, in front leading the way. And you guys get over to quarantine. I have a door sound, right? Let's see. Door opens and Rico steps in. Someone roll a d20 for me for his census check. Smashy, you're there with him. Roll a d20 for me.
God, I did it. Don't do 2.
Yeah, I was doing that a bunch, Joe. Okay. He just added a boost to his senses last session. He looks in the room, looks around, and tells you all that he like sticks a hand out the door and just motions for you guys to come in without saying anything. You
In
guys
we
can
go.
move your tokens if you want. You can move in.
Okay.
Okay, so quarantine. All right, so again, this room is divided into like the main room where the only thing of note in here is a table with some half-burned files, and then a whole bunch of quarantine rooms with thick walls and doors and glass so that you can see into the rooms. None of those rooms have anything in them except one, in which there are 2 frozen humans. And when I say frozen, I don't mean cryosleep. I mean they froze to death. And they are icicles inside the room.
Damn. Not going in there.
Want to look at the half-burned papers and see if there's anything interesting.
Okay, make a you can make a science check. Yeah, and you can use biology.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So your guess is that the power to the station was shut off while these papers were burning, and when the oxygen turned off, the fire went out. These files were literally being burned on this table. They are noting that there were 2 crew members that had been bitten by what it calls small aliens, no other description, and that the wounds had contained spores with highly radioactive polonium-210. The spores were quickly removed and disposed of. They were given anti-radiation tablets, and they were put in the room for observation. And it appears, it's not on the paper, but it appears from the circumstances that for some reason nobody released them when the station was abandoned, and they froze to death or suffocated. It's hard to be sure. Even if you were able to examine their bodies, you wouldn't have the tools to really figure it out. I don't even think Wilder could with his device, bioscanner. I don't know if it could be figured out given their condition. They're completely frozen. There's no other information you can get from these papers because of the damage from the fire.
Can I tell who those people are? Like, do they have any sort of, like, name tags on them that I could see or anything?
You would have to go in.
Okay.
It does look like the doors work, so you guys could open the doors and go in if you wanted to.
You guys want to check them out? Or not really?
I can check stuff out.
I'll say
Yeah.
maybe while there you go. Open the door to one of those frozen popsicles.
Yeah. You guys cool with that? They
Do
had
it.
radiation, didn't they? But the popsicles.
I mean, as long as there's like a way it's quarantined, and I mean, I'm not worried about it.
The things were removed from them, so
Alright, I'll go in and look at it.
theory it should be fine.
Can I find a roll for something?
You're opening the door?
Yes.
Okay, you open the door. Now what?
Walk in and check out the body.
Okay, make a
more
census check.
carefully.
Mm-hmm.
That's these.
Okay. They are both wearing lab coats. You can't make out any of their other clothes through the ice. One is a woman, one is a man. It looks like they do have like identification badges, but you cannot see what they say through the ice. So you would have to rip off. You could probably, somehow chop your way into the ice to get the badges out, and then like clear the ice off them if you wanted to.
How are they frozen again?
Here, use
they
my
were in
plasma
they were
torch.
they were in space with the power
I don't
turned
do it.
off, so they froze. Like they've started to thaw, but they were like, at like 0 degrees, and the station's power has only been on for like an hour, so they have not thawed all that much.
These guys are popsicles.
Here.
He comes out
I
with a
pull out my
popsicle.
plasma torch. I want to warm them up.
You gonna melt
Okay.
them?
Do you also have a suit?
No, I was gonna give it to Wilder.
Okay.
I'm yelling to you. Here, you want to try this?
Well, what are we looking for?
See if you can make out their ID badge.
All right. Yeah, let's take the torch and melt the ID badge.
No, don't melt the ID badge.
He just
Be
starts,
careful now.
He just starts cutting a hole in the wall.
Thing gets hot. Thing gets hot.
Yeah, he turns it on. It's facing the wrong way. Ah!
It doesn't have an ID.
Man, I'm not remembering my own checks. What is the one for doing things with your hands?
Senses.
Senses is what we've been using for that.
I think so, yeah. Right? Or was it physical?
Yeah, senses.
I guess
I think senses makes sense for this kind of thing. Go ahead and make a senses check. 16. All right. You melt away the ice around the ID badges, and you see that their names are Dr. Elena Kessler and Dr. Victor Sato.
Oh god, these were doctors.
I mean,
Could be me next.
I just to tell you, like half your group is doctors. Like Carson's a doctor. Volkov was a
I'm the only
doctor.
real doctor,
She's
though.
dead. No, I guess that's wrong. I guess only 3 of you were doctors and 1's dead. So you're next, I guess.
I didn't tell him that.
Yesno's like, I'm an amateur proctologist.
Yeah.
Amateur proctologist.
What can I say? I enjoy it. I have hobbies.
This is hobby.
Guess we are good here then.
Yeah, I mean, unless you guys got something else you want to see, but I'm ready to move on.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Okay. You guys finish up in quarantine. And where are you two next?
Meteorology.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
go right down to the
We'll
next
do
step.
that next. So the other group finishes looking at the security cameras while you guys are examining quarantine.
Okay.
And I mean, I don't want to play Teresa's character too much, but she would ask, so where are we going?
Galley for water.
A little thirsty.
Okay. She says, then why wouldn't we just go to the water treatment facility where the water is?
Well, I'm also interested in checking out the engineering bay to see if there's anything that can help to repair our ship.
Okay, that makes sense. The water's probably going to be frozen in the galley, but I'm sure we can figure that out.
Wasn't there a reason we didn't want to go to water treatment?
The robot over there?
Is there a turret or something?
This
There's
turret
a
is
turret.
on now. This robot does not have a battery.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
Actually,
wait,
that would probably be
is it
helpful if
just-
I...
Is it just that turret that's on, or are all the turrets on?
There's only 2 left, right?
Those
Two
are the only 2
interior.
left. The other 2 have been destroyed.
So those 2 are on. Did we change what they target?
That's,
No.
Yeah, that's what I need to know. No?
No, and they target
Oh, we're
humans,
supposed to
right?
do
That could
yeah.
only be done from the security office, and you did
Fuck.
not do that when you were there. And that's why when you got there, because you guys hadn't told Walker anything about what you were doing in the security office, and then you got there and you were like talking about the turrets, and she was like, "Well, why wouldn't you just have them target only the aliens?"
Yeah, we forgot
And
to
you
do
guys were
that.
like, "Oh, can we do that? And she was like, yeah.
But I thought that you had to actually manually change them like they were doing the first time with that first turret.
That was just an idea you guys had.
Oh, okay. So it's not necessary. You could do it at the command center.
At the security office, you can set the targeting parameters for the turrets and the robots. And you don't know, but at this point you guess. Or no, wait, no, you did actually look it up. The robots were targeting anything alive, and the turrets were targeting anything moving that wasn't a robot.
So before we leave the command center, I would disable power to the turrets, the internal turrets.
You can't.
Why?
Those are locked. Those are the glowing ones.
Oh.
If the power is on, those get power and it can't be turned off. It is a hardwired thing. You could do it if you got like into the fucking Jeffrey tubes or whatever and started fucking with the hardwiring. But the station shields, the internal turrets, and the external turrets, and the orbit controls, if the power is on, those things get power. You did deactivate the internal turrets, but the power was still on. It's just that they were turned off. Kind of like having power at your house, but having your lights off.
But that's only something we can do from the security office, correct? Or can I do
No, you shut them down. Okay. So in the command center and the security office, you can turn the turrets on and off. You
All right.
cannot affect their power state.
Gotcha. So I want to turn them off before we leave the command center.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to re-hide them. Just to indicate that they're off. Or like they've gone back into the floor, basically.
Okay.
Again, they have power, but they are off. I know that's confusing. Okay. So you guys had just said you're going to the galley for water, and that you wanted to check engineering and docking for stuff. So she'd say, well, the one ship that was being refurbished it was a mining ship, so it's in the mining launch bay.
Okay. Well, then it's probably worth taking a look in there as well.
Yeah. Let's check on
Yeah.
Okay, so where are you guys headed?
mining launch bay.
Okay, you guys get over to the mining launch bay. What are you doing?
I have my photon edge blade out,
Uh-huh.
and I'll step in.
Actually, I can use Teresa's lightsaber noise. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Okay, you turn that on, you walk in. Mining launch bay. Okay, this is a vast echoing room filled with empty bays where the mining ships usually sit when they're parked here. There are loading cranes, machinery for preparing ships. There are conveyor belts for moving mine supplies toward the door for transport to the resource storage bay. There are several sealed cargo crates and many more that are open and empty. There is a single ship resting kind of close to the door, I guess, like right there. And there is like 2 computers in here. The fewest number of computers you've seen in any room so far.
I'll check computers.
Yeah. I'll check out the ship. I want to analyze it and see if it's operational or what needs to be done to it
Okay,
and what its
Ashford.
capabilities are.
I don't know. What would I do?
You look for aliens.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Okay, Star senses. Ashford senses. Klovek science.
By the way, I had 5 luck and I didn't use it last time. Does it go back down to 4?
No, does not go back down.
Okay. I'm gonna use one on just the hell of it.
All right. Ashford. I'm gonna say that Walker helps you. You don't see anything moving around in here, and you locate an ABC fire extinguisher, a D fire extinguisher, a hydraulic jack, 4 respirators, and 6 filled oxygen tanks. Star, you determine that the ship is otherwise operational, except that the engine is currently not in the ship. And it is also not here in the room. Which is a problem for a spaceship. In terms of its capabilities, it is not meant for long range. It is a short range ship primarily used for transporting people and resources from Erebus. Well, no, wait, Erebus 4 is the station. From Calaga to Erebus 4. And it seems that it's also designed to go to Jotun, though it hadn't been used for that. A long-range journey would be problematic because it doesn't have supplies for like preparing food or bathrooms or anything like that. It's like a cargo thing, and so that must mean that on Calaga they must have set up some kind of base for people to sleep and poop, and there's just like one spot for all. No, well, I don't need to make that. That's a stupid joke. Never mind. I didn't say that. But you could use it to get off the station. You're just not going anywhere too far away in it. And then Klovek got a 28 on the computer. Most of what's on the logs here is all about resources that had been gathered and what they're looking for and things like that. Nothing super useful. I'm just going to post in the chat. I don't think this needs to be a secret. This is the one piece of information you do find on the computer. So the records here show that there were 6 ships. 4 were taken when the station was abandoned. 1 was being overhauled. 1 is on Calaga. There should be fuel stored here, but it is all missing. There should also be a portable gravity adjustment device, but it is also missing. It's not crazy to think about what happened to that stuff. Or it wouldn't be hard to figure out what happened to that stuff since the ships are gone.
Crazy that I just realized you named the planet and the moon after you and Kala.
No, I didn't.
Totally did.
You did.
I didn't.
Jotun
You
and
did.
Calaga?
I didn't.
Yeah, but you did that.
Right in Travis's face.
Yeah.
He's my favorite sibling.
You didn't even say anything.
Nope.
Wow.
He's exposed. He's embarrassed.
Yep. All right.
would
Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to take a look at the ship and see if there are parts that could help me to repair our ship.
Engineer might be able to help you too.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Yeah, I can.
But I said our engineer could probably help you.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
There's parts to repair the ship.
I just want to see if there's anything.
It's not a matter of finding parts to repair this ship. This ship needs an engine.
Right, but to repair our ship, to see if there's anything that we could use
Yes.
in this room or on that ship to repair our ship.
Yes, there would be all of the supplies and tools you need to make the repairs to your ship here. Yes.
You know
Can
the
I-
status of our ship? Do you think you can actually fix it and get it
You
in
do
here?
Not, you do
to fix?
not know the status of your ship, but thinking about the worst case scenario, even if it's the worst case scenario, there are supplies here to fix it. Mainly because your ship got hit by debris, and that's exactly the type of repairs they do in a place like this, because that's most of the damage to their ships is the ships being hit by space debris.
Would we fix it out in space or bring it in, try to get it in here? What would
I think
make more sense?
we would have to fix it where it's at because I don't think we'd be able to move it.
You don't have any fuel, right?
Yeah, so I think probably
the fuel line. Your problem why you had to land in the first place is that the damage broke your fuel line and you lost all your fuel. So yes, it has no fuel. It also you can't fuel it up without
we don't
fixing
have
that
any fuel
first.
here.
Well, that's true too.
Right. Well, we haven't found any fuel anyway.
Right. The resource storage bay, you were in there before, weren't you, Star? Was there any fuel in there?
I don't remember if there was fuel, but I saw on the security camera up in was it the engineering bay that had some barrels that could potentially be fuel?
Mm.
Is that right, Joe?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So maybe we should just grab whatever we would logically use to fix the ship and transport it up towards the ship, and then we can check for fuel on the way.
Yeah, because we want to go, airlock A? Does that make most sense? That's where we came in, isn't it?
You came
Yeah.
in airlock D.
Oh.
B.
D. You came in right here.
Oh.
Remember, you scraped across the observation deck, breaking the glass.
Oh.
Swung around the
I
corner.
thought we were up there.
And landed
Me
right
too.
here. Nope.
For some reason I thought we were, right by the nuclear
I
reactor.
remember, Joe.
We were right here.
You were right where?
I thought we were right at airlock.
We were airlock A.
You
That's
went
why
in
we
there at
know
one
what
point,
items.
Oh,
No, we
No,
started,
you-
we
you-
started down here.
You went into airlock A when you started to run out of oxygen, and then got attacked by the turret.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that's convenient. So our spaceship's right here?
Yeah, your spaceship is literally right here.
Oh, hell
Okay.
yeah.
Remember, you rolled like a 28, so I put you in the safest spot.
Cool.
Because I was
So
going to
can I
have
start-
you guys land on top of the station here, and it was going to be a pain in the ass.
Well,
Hey, Greg's
can me and Klovek start working on
He's
the
about to be
repairs
mad.
then? And then, Klovek, do you want to start working on the repairs with me? And then Ashford and Walker can maybe go see if they can find fuel or check the galley and living quarters.
Yeah, we could do that.
Ryan, are you here?
Yeah.
Who wants to give him a recap of what's going on?
Team leader.
Okay. So our party started off by looking at security cameras of the various rooms we wanted to go into. meteorology, astrometeorology, astroradiology, nanotechnology, robotics, the galley, living quarters, all of it. We didn't find any aliens in any of them. We are currently in the mining launch bay looking to see if we can get a ship fixed, either ours or mainly ours right now. They're going to go out and see if they can find stuff to fix it. We're going to look for fuel. The other group your group started off in defensive storage. We also checked quarantine. There was a couple of frozen bodies in there, some burnt paperwork. Your group went in there, and Wilder went in and looked at the dead bodies, and they were scientists, of course. Didn't find out too much about that room, and now you're heading toward astrometeorology.
Gotcha.
And yeah, I think that's it. Anything else important, guys?
I don't think so.
The turrets are on,
No.
No. They have power, but they're off.
but they're off. Got it. No, then no, we're good. That's it.
You have, Ryan, you have your drone with you, but not your generator? Is that charging?
Yes.
Okay.
Indeed.
Are we gonna need our EMUs to work on the ship?
Yes.
How would you breathe and not be ripped apart by space without them?
Yep. So we're gonna have to walk back and go get them.
I
There
mean,
could
they
be
were-
some in airlock D, wasn't there, when we came in?
They've been.
Oh yeah, let's check.
They've been charging anyway. No, there wasn't any when you came through. They were
Okay.
in EMU storage.
Okay. EMU storage isn't that far. Ours is the ones that 12 plugged in are still low battery, so you should go
We
to
gotta get-
EMU
we gotta
storage.
We gotta get oxygen for those ones in the command center as well.
There's there's oxygen here.
Yeah, there's 6 oxygen tanks in the room you're in. The ones in
So
oxygen
we actually-
recycling, you just filled the oxygen up in that room, and they actually fill really fast in there.
So this means they're still charging the little red bolts.
Yeah.
You just started
Okay.
charging those. I just
And then the
I
ones-
just adjusted all the power, like on literally.
So then the
everything.
ones down in EMU storage are not charging, or they're zero
I don't have
oxygen.
oxygen.
Zero
Yeah.
oxygen.
Oh, okay.
One's a battery, the other one's an oxygen tank.
So if you go to the oxygen recycling, you guys get 2 fresh ones you could just take.
Yeah.
Is that other one not plugged in, Joe? Can we plug that one in when we go there?
The one in oxygen recycling is not plugged in, no.
Okay. So when we go there, we'll plug that one in.
The
You wanna
other
stop by
6
and-
are plugged in.
Grab these other ones and take them up there, probably.
I want to take 2 tanks with you and fill up the ones in command center too with oxygen.
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
Just in case. Okay, so you guys are going back to get those, and we're heading to the engineering bay first. Walker and I.
Okay,
Sounds
I'm,
right.
I'm gonna come back to you guys, and you can tell me what you ended up doing.
Okay.
The other 4, Rico, Wilder, Carson, Yesno, you walk over to meteorology. Who's going in?
I am.
I'll go
Okay.
in.
Yes, no.
Yesno goes in first.
Yes, I do.
Make a census check. Your face gets ripped off. Ha 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 ha. I really shouldn't joke about that, because one of these times that's going to happen. You're going to walk in and I'll be like, yeah, there's an alien and you're under attack right now. But not this time. Oh, wait. Never mind. There's a monster. No, there's not. Okay, a 9. Yeah, you know, there's a bunch of shit tacked on the walls and big central workstation with like a semicircle of like 1 million monitors. Nothing going on here. Seems pretty chill.
Seems pretty chill, guys. Come on in.
Wilder has one
right.
of those paddles with a attached rubber ball.
I would find a. Are there any consoles, or will I not know that from that?
Well, there's a big ass one. There's just one big ass one.
Gotcha. I would.
It looks
love
like
to investigate that.
Homer Simpson's station, kind of, but bigger.
Whoa. Let me go see if I can figure something out with it.
Sure. Okay, he's going to do that. What other people want to do in this room?
I wanted to look at the graphs and the maps.
Okay, you go to look at the graphs and the maps. Rico.
I was gonna look around the room and see if there's anything else interesting in here besides that stuff.
Okay, and
Any
Wilder.
damage or anything.
I want to zoom in on something really close with my ocular eyeballs.
Got it. That's census for everybody except for Yesno. Yesno science computers.
Yes.
I'm gonna do Yesno last. Oh man, I'm so fucking dry. I'm like losing my voice already. It's fucking. Okay, Ryan whispered to me for some reason. Oh, probably because you did the vote last time. He got a seven.
Yeah,
Oh, I can
it's-
reveal it. Blank.
There it goes.
Okay. I'm gonna start with Carson. So Carson, the stuff on the walls, the graphs, the models, the maps, this is all printouts of them tracking the weather patterns on Caliga and Jotun. The like actual things that like a regular weatherman would do. And it looks like the only stranger thing they were doing here is that they were tracking electromagnetic atmosphere changes on Jotun. They were trying to find a pattern, and they were not successful in finding a pattern. Wilder, you zoom in, and you find a hardcover book. Rico, you look around and are actually surprised to determine that it seems like, as far as you can tell, the aliens haven't been in this room at all. You're not finding like any evidence that you've seen in other places of like those scratch marks and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're not finding any of it, which makes you think this is a pretty safe room. Yesno, on the computer, you got a 25.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you on Discord what you get off the computer. What's your computer clearance again?
Oh, 5.
5? Okay. You rolled high enough that you crack into level 4 stuff.
Nice.
And you can tell that there's nothing else to get here. So you've gotten the maximum. He found 2 data files. I just have to make sure you don't already have those because backup systems have a bunch of shit. Not that one. That one's new.
Mm.
Let's see. So he got Fulmivore 4. Oh man, I have to move all of these over. Jesus. Okay. And
Cool.
Metallic Clouds 1. Do either you, do Yesno or Wilder want to share what they found?
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
Go ahead, Wilder. You go ahead.
I found a book. What's the book say?
Oh, you didn't pick it up?
Yeah, pick it up.
Pick it up. Just like any other item you've ever picked up during this campaign.
Oh,
Pick
up
it
there
up.
it is.
Double click it.
Quick. You're far away. Walk over.
Picks up a book that's 10 feet
Pick it
away.
up. Read it.
That's what I found.
Oh, jeez. This book is intense. You guys want to know what it says?
Sure.
There's no whether people are liars. Just say there's a 50% chance of rain. You can't get fired. Groundbreaking stuff.
Book speaks the truth.
That's the name of the book.
Ah. Maybe we should read this.
The name of the book is All Other People Are Liars, so just say there is a 50% chance of rain and you can't get fired.
Who wrote
The
it?
answers might be in here.
Interesting that meteorology would have that in there.
That's a good one.
It's advice for how to be a good meteorologist. You just say whatever the fuck you want.
All other people are liars.
I couldn't have all this shit about meteorology without
Gotta have
taking it.
something.
Like, the only people I hate more than meteorologists are rapists.
You got them fuckers.
It's like rapists first, then meteorologists, then murderers.
Then murderers.
Huh.
Goodness. Glad I'm not a meteorologist.
Yeah.
And like, I consider, like, I put pedophiles with the rapists. Oh, I think I want to put people who like hurt dogs above meteorologists too. I've thought about this a lot.
Yeah.
It's getting dark.
Yeah. Cloudy.
50% chance of rain.
Yeah.
I get started on the dog rapers either. They're the
Oh,
Oh, man,
jeez.
don't even get me going.
Woo! Holy.
Baby dog.
Dog
rapist.
I mean,
Yeah.
Special
okay.
place in hell for those people.
Okay, guys. I mean, some dogs look real cute. That's all I'm saying.
Oh God.
That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, man.
Oh, they're asking for it.
Look at him. He's asking for it.
He's just asking for it. She's not wearing anything.
Oh my
Water
god.
still wouldn't be up like that.
Oh my god.
If she didn't like getting choked, why does she keep pulling on her leash?
Yikes.
Oh my God.
My heart can't handle it.
Oh wow,
too sexy, huh?
too sexy. Yeah.
Too sexy.
Oh, man. That was funny. Yeah, so I shared what I shared. All right, I know from here.
Did you guys read what Nate posted? Just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just some cool info there. I know for me, from here, guys, I would like to go in just south through the door right here into astrometeorology.
Okay.
Go with that.
Going back to the other group, though.
Cool.
So those two things were all happening all at the same time. All right, Ashford, where are you guys going?
I suppose we're heading to engineering.
Engineering.
I mean, the reason why, Ashford, we were going to look at engineering was for things to repair the ship. And
You found all
Oh, and then
that.
also look for gas, right? So that's why you're going up there to look for
Yeah,
fuel.
you said
Okay, yeah,
You mentioned
yeah.
the barrel,
Oh.
so
Are we
And
all
then
going there, or are we gonna head?
No.
towards
me and
oxygen?
Klovek are gonna go
you're
get
getting
EMUs.
EMUs.
We're taking 2 bottles of oxygen from the mining bay to the command center.
Doesn't look like you did. Looks like they're still there.
There's
Well,
oxygen tanks in the EMU storage
I'm just saying I set this up for you
too.
guys to be able to pick up inventory and put it down. So don't just
Oh
say you
yeah.
did it. Do
Yeah.
it. And if
well,
you're
my
not
okay.
question
taking them,
is,
you probably don't
my
need to
que-
because you could do something else.
What's your question?
my question is, can I just pick one up and carry it like in my hands and not in my inventory?
No.
Ooh.
The inventory system is made so that you can't just. Well, I'm carrying that a different way. Like that's the whole point. Is to put an artificial limitation on this.
Okay.
Very well
Dropped
explained.
that.
Well, I'm not dropping
And-
anything, so I'm not taking one.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could just use oxygen recycling to fill them up, unless you get attacked by and killed by an alien, in which case that won't work.
Yeah, you could just replace those ones with the command center ones, I guess.
Okay.
There's also 4
take the
in
EMUs with
EMU
you.
storage, if you look. There's 4
Or,
oxygen
oh, there's
tanks there.
4. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we're headed this way.
Okay, so you two head that way, and Walker and Ashford are headed to engineering, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Walker and Ashford, it's going to take you basically a whole scene to get to engineering. But nothing happens to you on the way.
Sweet.
Yeah. Good thing you turned off those turrets.
Yeah.
Klovek and Star, you get back over to Command Center. And now what do you want to do from here?
Do we want to grab those EMUs in the command center, Klovek?
If they have enough power to make it to oxygen recycling, yes.
They do.
All right, we'll do that.
The power level right now is like half hour.
All right, yeah, we'll take them to oxygen recycling.
Okay, so what I'm going to say you guys can do is get to oxygen recycling, fill up both tanks, no problem. So I'm going to move all this shit over here. Plug in the 3 that are not filled, right?
Yep.
The oxygen fills up super quick. So I'm just going to have those be full. And that is this whole scene for you guys.
Okay.
Just from a timing standpoint. All right, back to the people in meteorology. Who's going in first?
I'm going first. Let me make sure this is clear.
Yeah.
That's what we did in the first room. You just weren't here for that. Okay, astrometeorology. Okay, so this room has a number of computer stations with 2 or 3 monitors at each station. There are boards set up with various space weather pattern models in a variety of places. Everything in this room looks neat except for one space where it looks like somebody rifled through it. It's real sloppy. There's shit laying everywhere. It looks like a spot with maps. Make a census check. But I will note that Carson's detector is not going off.
Cool.
Okay.
Bad roll.
It looks real clear. See shit.
Nothing in here.
He's like, it looks good. His back's to it.
Yeah.
Bunch of computers. Who cares?
Okay. Let's check it out. Hello. I would go to, I don't know, I guess you said there's a bunch of clusters, a few monitors at each, or stations. I would just choose whatever one I thought looked
Computer station. Okay,
the
you can make a
best. Yeah.
science check.
And
Carson.
I think I'm gonna put my what's he called? Irvy on.
Oh, okay.
On it. Use Irvy.
Yeah, you slide. You activate the 6-inch port on Irvy, and you locate. I was going to make a lot of sex jokes there, but I'm gonna stop with that.
Wait,
you slide it in. You lube up your Irvy and you slide it in.
Nice.
Carson.
I want to look at the area that was being like ransacked and see if I find anything interesting.
Yep. Census check. Wilder.
I'm gonna activate UV mode and look for biological materials.
What does UV mode mean? Is that your eyeballs?
Yeah.
It's an eyeball thing.
UV vision mode.
UV vision mode. Great. Rico.
Room does not interest me at all. No, I'll go look at that ransacked area as well, just to check it out.
Okay. I'm gonna note again too, you're all getting real thirsty, and Rico, you're feeling pretty dizzy.
Anybody got some water?
None of you have any water. Spits in your mouth. All right, you make a census check, Rico. Which we were just talking about that you just boosted that.
Mm-hmm.
Voice.
All right, he's no help.
He's doing great though.
He just sits down.
Oh my.
Yeah, help. And he sits down.
I'm not feeling good.
It's struggling for real.
When are we gonna get some water?
Soon, and the other group's working on it.
Carson, you discover a map of one side of Jotun, and there is a specific location on the map that is marked. And it looks like whoever was digging through here was looking for this. It appears that this map is not the only one there was. So, like, another one was taken. There's a few copies here of the same thing.
Okay.
Okay, it's not labeled. It's just the only place that's marked. Okay.
Okay.
UV mode. Let me see here. You determine that the only place with any kind of recent biologic activity, Wilder, is over by this door. Not by either of these doors. Meaning whatever came in and left from over there. But, like, you have no reason to believe that the aliens could open doors. So... And there isn't any biologic on the door itself. So it's just kind of that area. Like the floor, the walls. Yesno, you connect and you get your Irvy looking through the system. You got a 27. I'm going to give you everything again. You're rolling high now. Last few weeks it was a mess.
I know. Even with my...
Okay, so I'm going to start with, he found 3 data files.
Data file Masterton.
Yeah. Let's see. Jotun Pocket 1. You did not have that one. Okay, you found Plasma Storms 2. You didn't have that one yet. And you found Atrium 13 System 3. And you didn't have that one yet. So 3 new ones against you guys have a lot. Let's see. Info, and access. Yeah, so it's up to you to decide what you want to share with everybody. The thing in quotation marks there in the first line, that is what Irvi was looking for.
Yeah.
But Irvi makes a copy of that and sticks it in its data files, and then the file disappears. Meaning that it's hiding it from you. But you have another copy.
Okay.
So it didn't prevent you access, but it looks like it was trying to keep it from you, but like you were watching it. It was trying to hide the fact that it was doing that.
Under my breath. Fucking Kirby. Yeah, I'm gonna let everyone know. Let's see here. I'm trying to like just copy and paste this shit so you can read it. It's not working very well.
I can.
Copy text, or is it just copy?
I'll just.
Last time I did. Okay, thanks. That's it, y'all. The info file.
Did everybody read that?
What about the bubble on Jotun with breathable air? Be interesting.
Yeah. Ow.
Satellite dishes are functional?
Magnesium alloy case.
In astrometeorology, yes.
What could we do with these satellite dishes? Like talk to somebody or something?
Are you saying that through the?
I'm
That's
not
how we
sure.
want to send the data back.
Yeah, I do see that through the thing. There you go.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
We want to use them to. Sending us data.
Sweet.
Possible.
Yeah, they rocking. I think so. Maybe.
Is there a way to transport them? Are they pretty huge?
They're huge. They're connected to the outside of the ship.
Oh, okay.
Or station, rather.
Oh, we can like tinker with the technology in there.
Tinker with the technology.
Like get them to work functionally the way we want.
Yes.
Okay.
He has no can do that. He'd have to make a check because that's not what they're designed for.
Cross fingers. It's. I could. Hey Carson, you want to go check out that little area over there that was like ransacked through?
She did.
There's a little. Oh, she did.
Yeah, I already did.
She found a map
shit.
with a location on Jotun marked.
Oh, that's what was in there, man. All right, cool. I didn't know that's where that was.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind then.
And now you should have a pretty good guess of what that is.
Probably a bubbo.
The bobber.
Cool. All right, well, shit. What's in this spot?
I was counting you guys have 23 data files now. What spot?
I'm just messing around. Like I want to know what's right here.
Oh, dirty dishes.
Oh my god, I knew it.
This is a big ass pile.
Well done, sir. Okay, yeah. If I think there's nothing else here, I got everything. You guys good in here? We can continue on.
So
Ready to go.
we have enough data files. Do we
Oh, yeah.
transmit them and maybe they'll come get us off the station?
Right, yeah, good point.
Maybe, but maybe they'd also leave us here.
Yeah, are you talking into the mic again?
Yes.
Yeah, they may just leave us here if you send that. Honestly, it might be easier if we tell them we need a ship for the information to go, but
We communicate that to them with the satellite dishes? That we need this ship?
well,
I can try to make contact.
I don't know.
It's up to you.
I don't. Yeah, it's a tough decision. Obviously, our mission is just to send it, but it might ruin our chances if this ship thing doesn't work out. Is there a way to have like a, emergency send data button? That like if we are like in trouble and it's like, well, we got to send the data or we're fucked, or
We're fucked. I don't care about sending the data.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure
mean,
can
Rico,
rig
you're
up
pretty
something.
sure you're fucked. Like, you guys were talking last time about trying to find a cure, and Wilder was like, I mean, his organs are dead, so...
Right.
So maybe you already don't care about the data.
Yeah, I don't.
He's like, God damn it, you reminded me of that. Fuck those files.
Well, I thought we could go down to the particle accelerator. Maybe there's some cure down there.
And I mean, I feel like even if they could send us rescue,
It would take too
probably
long.
Wouldn't get here in time to save us.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
So I mean, if
I think we're on our own.
Yeah, I think we send the files.
Yeah, complete the mission, make sure that they're safe, and then we don't have to worry about the data anymore.
Right.
Okay. Everybody agreeing with this?
Yay.
I think so.
Sending the stuff right now? Is that what
Yeah.
we're saying?
Sending what we have, which is a lot. What is it again? 20. What is this?
I mean, is there any benefit to sending it now?
We don't risk losing the data from something else happening.
That and we. That's our mission.
But if they get what they want, isn't it possible that like we could be just collateral damage at that point?
That's sort of what
I mean,
I'm worried
as soon as we
about.
accepted the mission, it became collateral damage.
But right now we have the info they want. So it gives us a bargaining chip or a reason to keep us alive.
Well, they're not gonna kill us.
Can we make copies of the data?
Absolutely. I'm gonna make copies of them right now.
Everyone keeps a copy of the data. That way they can't.
I'll put it all in my DTU.
It's up
All
to
the copies in one
the
place?
team leader.
What?
I put them all.
I mean, we're here on our own. Like, all we can do is send the files and then try to get off the ship. Those
I have
guys,
an external storage.
like, there's
So,
no.
I do want to make it clear that these are huge data files, and Yesno is the one that has all of them in his DTU.
They are at my DTU. Okay.
Yes. So the files are huge. It's a lot of, like, I'm giving you a short summary. It's a lot of data. So you guys don't personally have anything where you would be able to just carry them around as a backup, unless you find another BTU someplace. Yesno's the only one that has the copies.
But yeah, if he sends the data, he'll still have the data as well,
Yes,
right?
yes.
It's just transmitting information.
And
Okay.
his Irvi is apparently only copied one file, which is not one of the 23 that you have. It's something else.
So unless they somehow bomb the station after we send the data, we should be fine.
Right. I mean, and that's not. I
Likely.
don't see how that would be possible.
And we could see what we can do with our ship first before sending it.
I'm going to
Don't worry
say
about
that Walker pipes up at this point and says, well, wait a minute. How did you guys get here?
Don't worry about it. Let us talk about this.
You're talking. You
Mind your own business.
You're talking. You're talking about calling for. You guys don't have like someone already set up to take you off the station?
No.
Fuck.
I don't think we should send it until we're ready to leave. They already, when they were leaving, they were fine, like, ransacking the place and blowing up certain areas, so what's to say they won't just blow up the whole thing once they have exactly what they need?
No. Nebula didn't destroy the station. Or wait, did I say
There's
that?
Slovak.
Well, their people did.
Yeah, they did. Right, Klovek?
But there's no one here. I mean, we just Walker.
Walker says, "What's this about Nebula?"
No, nothing. I don't know what Klovek is talking about. I think he had an old contract from years ago. He keeps getting it confused.
I guess I'll just point out for. Oh, never mind. Ashford's the only one with Walker. Okay, never mind.
I mean, we were hired to send the data. I think we send the data, and then we worry about getting ourselves off this. There was never any expectation that anyone would be sent to get us.
Wait,
So-
aren't you the aren't you like a robot or something?
I have many robot components, yes.
So I guess who controls you? Who's in charge of your programming?
I'm in charge of my programming.
Okay. Do you have some sort of
Okay.
You seem pretty like adamant about wanting to send this information over.
It's the mission.
Curious about that. Okay, so you're focused on the mission. Are you focused on surviving?
I would love to survive this mission. I've survived every mission so far.
I don't know about that.
I think Klovek, I think you let the surviving stuff, let us make the decisions on that.
Agreed.
Why is that?
You know why that is.
I don't. You think I can't die?
No, you're forgetting stuff, all right?
Cryptic chatter.
Team leader, is there something you're not telling us?
Can we mute this guy?
Look, there's a
hell are
lot
they
of things
talking
that
about?
you guys aren't classified to know.
I feel like classified has gone out the fucking spaceship.
We're trying to survive. You guys need to let us know what's going on.
There's aliens afoot.
Let's blow up these satellites so we
Classified
can't
has gone
send
out.
Look,
the data.
I'll just say that we are expendable. Okay, that's what I'll say.
And that's why
And-
I don't want to send this information.
Exactly.
I understand that concern,
Sending or
and
not
I understand
sending the
that.
information does not impact our survivability.
How do we shut this robot off?
I'm not 100% a robot, bitch.
Look for his switch. Where's the switch on him?
And a mute button.
I will say, Rico, you are currently the only one with Klovak right now. So
Wait, what?
like your Star is the only one with Klovak, and she's like, "How do we
Yeah.
turn this guy off?" And he's like,
Oh, yeah.
"The fuck did you just say?"
And I slowly pull out my machete and have it behind me. In my
Jesus.
This is a guy that literally jumped on the back of a mech with a rocket launcher, and you pull a machete.
Yeah.
He doesn't see it. It's like behind me. It's tucked away.
I forgot you have combat machete sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that driving?
Combat
Everyone, I want to just like, all right, so everyone just relax. I'm gonna work on trying to figure out how to send this data, as long as you guys continue to work on trying to get us off of here.
Look,
Yeah.
can we just agree that if there's a fail safe on the data, we don't have to send it right now, but we can make sure it goes out if the worst were to happen.
Oh, absolutely. And
why do we care
it's not
about that?
Volva cares about the
can't even get it
mission,
out.
and I care about all of you. So I think 2 birds with 1 stone. We wait to send the data. We make sure that it goes out no matter what. But
Yeah, I'm
we
gonna set
don't
it up.
risk
It's
our
gonna take me
lives
some
to send
time.
it now.
It's gonna
But
take
what's
me a
gonna
little while to
stop
get it all set
Klovik
up to
from
get sent anyway. So
killing us then?
Volvic is not going to kill us. He
Nothing
just
wrong
cares
with
about the mission above anything else.
All right. I'm sorry,
Would-
Klovak.
Even
you
our
kill-
lives?
Yeah, would you kill one of us?
He wouldn't kill you unless you wouldn't send the data, and he had to kill
How do
you.
you know so much about what Klovik would do?
Look, I'm the team leader here. All right, you're not allowed to ask me those questions.
We don't have time
He
for
can
this. We
ask
need to
whatever
fix
he
this ship.
wants.
There's an alliance going on here, guys. I feel an
I
alliance.
go off of comms in the room and say, "Who's ready for a mutiny?"
Wilder immediately gets a boner.
All right, the only
5
other
seconds away
person
from
that doesn't
deleting
care
this
if he
goddamn
dies here
data.
is Rico, because he's going to die.
Say that on comms.
Yeah, he's the last person we should be worried about his riskiness.
I do have the most weapons.
I just
You
don't
have the
understand
most
how
weapons
any of
and
you
the-
guys
You may be
claim to have
worried.
ever been on a mission where you weren't expendable.
I think most of them, Kolovec.
I think you're wishful thinking.
I mean, these are scientists that we have on our team.
Doctors.
A goddamn doctor.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if that's what they believe.
I don't think this conversation is going to get us anywhere. I think you guys just do what I say.
Yeah, let's get this ship fixed.
Let's get
I'm
the ship
working on
fixed,
getting these data files out, guys. Please get me
and we'll
off of this
stick to the plan, and we'll all try to get out of here safe,
or station.
except for Rico.
Wait, so are we sending the files now or not?
No, we're
No,
all just
Okay.
getting it ready.
I'll be working on it. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
So I just put
I'm
this in the
worried
chat.
about it.
I just put this in the
Just
chat.
messing with you.
But for your guys' reference, it'll take him an hour to change the configuration to send a message to where you want it to go. Depending on his rolls, it's going to take at least an hour, but it could take longer if he rolls poorly. Sending the data is going to cause a power surge. The transmission is going to take 1 minute per file, and you currently have 23 files.
Okay, let's prep it. See if we can get the ship ready. If we can send it right before we leave, that would be ideal.
Yep. Get that ship fixed, guys.
All right, so he's gonna work on setting the data thing up, ready to hit send, and we're gonna fix the ship so we can hit
Something like
send
that.
on that bad boy too.
Yes.
Yes. Hell yeah. Send it.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'll try to figure out how to go about doing that then, Joe.
So you start working on it. I'm gonna say that you work on it for an hour, and then I'll have you roll to see if you're done, or not
Okay, I got you. Okay.
at the end of that hour.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So in that time, Star and Klovek finish all of their work, and Ashford and Walker have now arrived at the engineering bay.
Okay. I will have my sword out, and I'll have her take her shotgun out, and we will clear the room first.
When we get Teresa back, Travis, we're going to have a flashback. I'm going to put that in right here. To the conversation the two of you have after all of that chatter. Because after that conversation, she's going to have questions for you that she did not bring up on comms.
Yeah.
I'll just, as part of the recap, give Teresa the information she needs to have to know what to say. Okay, you pull your sword out and open the door, and you step into the engineering bay. Make a census check.
I'm gonna use a luck as well. Yeah.
10. Okay, you step in here. This is now the room with the fewest computers you've seen so far, because this room has none. There are tools and machinery left all over the place. They seem to have been in the middle of work when they left. The air smells like lubricants and oil. Looking around the room, you rolled poorly, so I will make a check for Walker, because one of her things that she's good at finding things. She would have like a plus 11 at least, so that would be a 22. So I'm going to give you all the objects in this room, because she would be good at that. So there is 8 rolls of duct tape, an electrician's kit, a ABC fire extinguisher, 2 pairs of magnetic boots, a first aid kit, hydraulic jack, a D fire extinguisher, a mechanic's kit, a plasma torch, and 8 sets of sealing gel. The barrels in this room that you had spotted are empty.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody, the barrels in the engineering bay are empty.
Yeah.
Anywhere else you want me to check? I can check storage 1.
It's connected to the galley though, but yeah, check
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
All right.
There are a lot of rooms you guys haven't looked in yet. I'm not hinting at
Materials
anything.
processing, astro mining, or a metallurgy. I don't know if that would have it, but
Wouldn't
I
you
mean-
need
I don't know.
Wouldn't you need something like that in materials processing maybe? Or
Spaceship fuel?
just fuel in general to like get machinery working? I don't know.
Yeah, we basically just need to start checking every room for fuel.
Yeah.
See if
Okay.
anything's
Yeah.
around.
What is a galley typically used for?
Food. It's a cafeteria.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it.
It's the
So
cafeteria
storage is
and the kitchen.
probably-
It's one thing.
Oh, okay, storage is probably a food storage then.
Or they're just really weird and store their fuel there.
Very weird.
I mean, hey, you never know.
Okay.
Shit,
Well,
check
I
the
should-
library.
Well,
Check
maybe
the
I'll...
library under fuel.
I don't know, that doesn't have power under fuel.
What's in the fuel section?
Maybe I'll hit up geophysics and seismology. I wouldn't have it probably, but we'll check in there. Metallurgy.
Yeah.
On the way back, I'll check galley for water.
Okay, you guys you said towards storage 1?
Yeah.
Okay. So Klovek and Star, what do you guys do next?
So we're grabbing our EMUs and we're gonna head back over to Mining Launch Bay and Airlock D and start working on the ship.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
And I slowly put my machete away and Klovik doesn't see it.
Yeah, quote unquote.
Klovek, make a census check. Jack's gonna forget whether or not he saw it anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. He didn't see it.
Good.
Wait, I want to use 2 luck.
It's not after the fact you don't. Alright. So, I guess I didn't quite put that in the right spot. But, you guys can't. That's going to take your whole movement and everything anyway. So we go back to the other 4. Wilder, Yesno, Rico, and Carson. So Yesno's hard at work.
Yep.
What do the other 3 of you want to do? Are you just going to stick around with him or what?
Are we going to check out astroradiology?
Yeah, before I'm dead.
Okie doke.
I'm gonna stay here and scan Yesno while he's working hard, just to pass some time.
What the hell you doing, man?
Good luck.
Shoving shit up his ass.
And don't worry about it.
Whoa.
It's like, I'm the proctologist here. All
Open
right.
up the door.
Sure, yeah.
Open up this door.
Oh, that reminds me, your drone is down to its last quarter power.
Okay.
Because you've had it out this whole time. Okay, you guys go into astroradiology. Now, I will note that you guys don't know this, but other team members have been in this room already. So, astroradiology. Nope, that's mining. Hold on. Weather. So this room is filled with diagnostic machines, radiation detectors. There are charts detailing cosmic radiation. There is 2 things of note that were already discovered in this room. One is the particle accelerator. Another one is a pile of sheet metal against the wall labeled Proto MG Rad Sh, which Klovek figured out was short for prototype magnesium radiation shielding.
Anything in here that can be used to cure me?
Make a
Okay.
census check. The particle accelerator takes 5 slots. It must be connected to the station's power grid to function. It can't work off batteries. It delivers an intense beam of kinetic and thermal energy by firing high-speed, non-ionized particles. So that's how that item works. You have severe permanent damage to all of your internal organs as a result of intense radiation exposure. And the only things all the things in this room seem like they could only be used to make that worse.
Okay.
Make a body check for me.
Body check. Fortitude?
Yes. Man, I just can't remember what I we skipped a week, and I forgot all my terminology and the names of the planets.
You had a luck to
There's
it.
only one planet. You feel so shitty that you're not sure that you're gonna live past the hour that Yesno's gonna take. Like, you're. This isn't like scientific. This is you just feeling so shitty that that's what you feel like. Like you feel like you could fall over dead in the next hour. You just feel horrible, and you're real thirsty. And nobody cares.
And no one brings me any water.
You
I
were
thought someone
told.
had water.
You were told a minute ago that the other people were looking for water, and then you're hearing chatter about them getting EMUs to go outside the station, and
Yeah.
other people looking for gasoline, and you're just like, ugh, I'm so
Where's-
fucking
where's-
thirsty.
Where's some bugs or something so I can die?
There's
and
no
pee?
bugs. Oh, those bugs.
Oh, that would be
You could probably
That'd be
find
peaceful
some.
for me. You shut up.
peace.
Shut the hell up.
What do you Ryan? What does Rico remember about what the bugs like?
They like radiation.
Yeah. There's probably some stuff in this room that could cause radiation if you needed to.
Yeah. Can I turn this thing on? You better get out of here.
I say,
You
wait,
can-
wait, just wait. Is there anything I could think of experimentally that, we could try to save him?
Nanorobots, yes.
I say let's go look at the nanorobots.
If-
Maybe there's a way.
Yeah, if there's anything that's going to fix severe permanent damage to all of his internal organs, I mean his lungs, his liver, his heart, his stomach, his small intestine, his large intestine, his medium intestine, his,
Not the
his
medium
uterus.
intestine.
Kidneys are good though, right?
I don't
One
think
of
there's
them,
time
one
for
of his
that.
kidneys is fine.
It ain't enough, man.
if there is anything anywhere within the scope of human technology that could fix that level of damage, it would have to be nanotechnology. Though you've never heard of it, and you're an exobiologist.
This isn't my field, but I'd be willing to give it a shot.
You know that nanorobots have been used to fix like ulcers and heart defects, and like cut out lung cancer. But like the problem he has, no. But who knows? You don't. Man, nobody's looking there yet. Maybe.
I say we try that, or
Die
there's nothing else I can think of.
We'll walk that way with you.
Okay. I ask Wilder if he wants to. Do you want to join us? We're gonna try and put some nanorobots in him.
Sounds like you need a proctologist.
Maybe once I'm done scanning, I can go over there.
Oh yeah.
I do specialize in robot things.
Then come on.
Make a science check to scan Yesno, I guess. Damn. You know how many times he's had sex in his life? Like the exact number. It says 2.1 and you don't know what that means. Let's see, hold on, let's see.
I just kind of look bashful.
All right,
what?
you know that he has a fortitude of 2, a physical of 2, 8 hit points, and that he has an oral implant, meaning implants in his ears, and subdermal implants, meaning upgrades to his skin. And you get all of that from scanning him, which is a severe invasion of privacy, but that's what you did.
Huh.
Okay. I'm
Done?
I'm satisfied with this.
Nice. Carry on.
Wonderful. I'm also going to get on comms and say, is there anyone who could bring us some water to Nanotech? We're gonna try and put some robots on him. To
We
save 'em.
are. Me and Walker are at the galley. We're about to check for water in a minute.
Okay, well, if you find any, can you hustle on over?
The problem is that we think the best place to find water is water treatment. It's likely it's frozen in here because when the power was off. So it might be a while. You could
Okay.
check water treatment yourself, and you actually might be closer.
I am about to put robots in a man. So
Well, maybe not you.
okay. Anybody else?
Put robots in a man.
Is the backup system's door heavily fortified?
The backup system's door is non-functional.
Function.
That's the one that.
Oh, you want to blow it up? No,
Yeah.
it's not heavily fortified. Your C4 would work on it.
Yeah, I want to put a breach charge on it
Okay.
instead of going to nanotechnology.
Okay. Make a. This is an easy check. Make a. I want to say census check for this.
Is this combat related?
Yeah. There is no remote detonator for this, though. So if you wanted to activate the timer on it, it has to be done manually.
Do that.
You're activating the timer?
Oh, yeah,
For-
like
For how long?
like a minute.
Why are we doing this?
I do it like secretly. It's like I'm just looking at the door, and all of a sudden I say, "Run!"
That's not. What? You can't. That can't be. You're putting C4 on a door. You can't do that secretly.
Run! What?
Fine, then I just say, "I'm not really interested in robots in my body." Sorry,
So you wanna die?
no.
Okay, then let's go. You're getting the robot.
No,
It's a
I
butt.
don't care. I don't care. No, I don't want.
Did you start it?
robots in my body. Yeah, I started.
I'm out of here.
This guy.
He activates it. There's 55 seconds.
I'm running away towards nanotechnology.
Go ahead.
Okie dokie.
Run.
I run far enough away that I don't think I'll be hurt by it.
Uh huh.
I would go into nanotechnology.
Okay. You guys go in there. You close the door.
Yes.
Okay. You close the door.
Comms are really quiet. What's going on, guys?
I think he's gonna blow himself up. I'm not sure.
E? Who's
Yeah.
blowing what up? Don't blow
He
anything
didn't,
up.
he didn't want the robots in his butt. I said they didn't have
What?
to go there.
You guys are joking, right? You're not blowing
Nope.
anything up.
Nope.
What was that?
Yeah.
So I don't know if Rico remembers this or not, but that room was exposed to open space because the outer wall had been blown up.
Uh-huh.
So
God.
when this door breaches, like you are immediately like sucked down the hallway, through the door, and into space.
I say as I get sucked out. I forgot this room was open to space.
No! No!
Mm.
That's gonna suck so bad.
Yeah. So we're gonna.
Did he just do
us?
And
No.
we're gonna end
we
the
all
session there. Because I don't want to do anything else. I want to think about this. Did you really forget, Ryan?
Yeah, I forgot.
And did Chris and Smashy forget?
I forgot as well.
Oh no! I wanted to
Chris?
say something so bad, but I didn't want
Yeah, I
to
forgot.
overstep.
They all forgot.
Oh my god! What did I
And
put you guys together?
They never said anything into comms, so nobody would have had a chance to do
Yeah.
anything about it.
I know I tried to fish for it, but it was already kind of
Klovak
done.
and Star, you guys would have already been in the airlock. You are also in your EMUs, which I'll move a little closer to you. So you guys would have been fine even if you were outside. The distance is enough that Ashford and Walker will notice that something bad is happening, but aren't getting sucked down the hall to die. You will notice the oxygen disappearing very quickly. But all of the doors function as blockages, so if you go into the storage area, you'll be completely fine. And Yesno, all your doors are closed, you're fine too.
Whew.
So nobody else is going to be impacted by this. But we are going to need to have Ashford and Walker get inside quickly. I mean, Ryan, your character was going to die eventually anyway, so this is just a hilarious way he goes out.
But did you need to take us all out with you?
Yeah, you just opened the door.
I was
Now
hoping
we have
there
a
was some bugs in there I
hole.
could fight. I
So,
forgot
Ryan,
I opened the atmosphere.
the way that the backup
Star and
systems
Walker,
had been
the whole
accessed
thing.
before, yeah, they did a spacewalk. They spent like 45 minutes going out through the airlock and in through, and like in their spacesuits, accessing the computers in there. So like, I wasn't gonna assume that you forgot. Plus, I think it's hilarious.
Rico was pretty out of it there, so it's all in character.
Sure, blame it on the character. You son of a bitch.
He's also a little out of the space station.
A lot out.
Explosives, when, like, a couple of us can open doors easily.
Well, that door was broken though. That door couldn't be opened because the explosion had taken out all of the electronics, so it was just stuck shut.
How did Star and Walker get through?
They did a spacewalk out
They
through the
went
airlock.
from the airlock.
Oh, they went there. Like, okay.
They went through the airlock and then in through the hole.
That's right.
In the ship, because what had happened is that the crew had blown up backup systems on purpose. I don't think you know why, or maybe you do, but I don't remember if you know why. And in doing so, they had destroyed all of the telecommunications arrays on astroradiology. Got blown up, but astrometeorology was far enough away that one survived.
Well, he's not getting his fucking water now.
Yeah, I guess you don't have to worry about it. Everybody else is still thirsty.
Everyone else.
You know, if anything, I think I'm more thirsty.
Well, good luck. You don't have a fucking tram to take. You're stuck in there.
Monique, you cannot be frustrated that the word palmy was not in the answer. That's...
Yeah, right. But then I looked it up and it said very lively and profitable. So I'm wondering, like, if maybe
I've never heard
it
of that,
worked.
but no, that's not it.
Were any of the words right?
Oh, I shouldn't tell you that. No, I'm not
Oh,
telling
come
you that.
on.
I'll give you guys the information if you guys figure out the anagram. But don't cheat. Please don't cheat. I mean, obviously, I won't know if you cheat and like use the internet
There's
or
no real
ChatGPT.
way to cheat on that. It's
What
hard.
do you mean? An anagram? There's like fucking Scrabble
Right.
websites you could use to do it.
Yeah, you could just throw
But
it in a website
please
like
don't.
I'm doing right now. No, it's good.
Please don't do it. I
I
would
won't.
rather somebody figure it out.
It's hard.
So Ryan, I'm going to, right when the session ends on Discord, I'm going to send you the other character options. I think there's
Okay.
five left that you can pick, and when you do, I'll give you the information. So check Discord like tomorrow or something, or before next session, and pick a character, and we'll get you set up with that. I need everybody to vote. just look at Teresa's messages because I sent her all of them, didn't I? Yeah, here we go. Just got to get rid of the one she took. That's great. All right, Ryan, I sent you the 5 sets of information. You can let me know however you want which one you pick. And then the votes. Wow, I'm always so surprised by how spread out the answers are. I mean, that's a good thing, but who hasn't won yet? Has everybody won already?
I don't know.
Chris hasn't won? I don't think Teresa has.
I think she might have actually.
I don't know. But this time it's Star. Star gets it.
Hooray.
Probably because of the machete. I'm just kidding. What, do you know what stat you're going to put it in, Star?
Let me see. I'm gonna put it into science.
Science, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, guys. Well, this was very fun as usual. I don't know why this is so particularly exhausting for me. Like, by the end of the session, I'm fucking dead. I don't know what I just so much gets taken out of me by this, but had a great time. That was definitely a memorable thing. Literally the only room in the station that's exposed to open space, and he blows off the door.
Yeah.
Fucking guy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I was like, wait. You said it for a minute? I thought he was setting it up as like a contingency for if somebody fucked him over or something.
Me too.
And
That was my first thought.
and he just set it off. He's like, I don't want any robots in me. I'm like, oh shit.
He's done. Done.
That's awesome though.
That wasn't the hope, but oh well.
But it's awesome.
Oh, he didn't have any robots in him.
Yeah, when I knew he didn't know when he was like, I'm gonna stand far enough away that the explosion. Won't
Yeah,
kill me."
exactly. I was like,
I was like, oh no.
The good news
He
is,
doesn't know.
I'm sucked into space.
yeah, the good news is
I'm like, comms are quiet, guys. What's going on?
he made a big enough. See, here's the thing though. He made a big enough hole that at least he didn't get sucked out as spaghetti.
Yeah.
Like he got sucked out whole.
Oh man, that would have been great if it was smaller though.
Yeah, exactly. He gets folded in half. The spine snaps.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
man,
just
I
about
wish
to
I
fix them.
just as a hey guys, I found a thing to fix him. Where'd he go?
Yeah. Where'd he
Go.
go? What was that boom?
Oh, there are. There's a couple bones over here. Maybe we can make
Yeah,
a nice
what-
soup.
Bones.
Wilder walk.
Nice.
Wilder walks out with the cure.
Right.
Got the cure and some
Where'd he
barbecue
go?
sauce. What do you think?
Yeah.
The cure.
The cure and some barbecue.
Barbecue.
sauce.
Not gonna need this syringe. No, he finds a vat filled with pristine organs for someone with A positive blood.
Yeah. Every organ.
Every organ, even like brain replacement.
Yep.
It's just a different guy, same body.
Yeah. Just
All
does
right,
the Clovis procedure and makes him part robot.
I'm Nico, Rico's brother.
Yeah, Nico. This is Nico.
Only Nico, though.
He doesn't have. This one doesn't have a mustache. This one has a goatee,
Oh boy.
and he's got a southern accent for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, good times.
That was fun.
Planning on next Monday again. And still no
Merry
combat
Christmas.
this week. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Have a
Christmas.
good holiday season.
Good man.
Hopefully Santa does you right, you know?
Yeah, exactly. All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.